Koala Ficklin McLean. Welcome, WYLCONE.com. Let me share my screen with you. And here we're talking about the alphabet, but we're talking about it as far as pronunciation is concerned. So first you're looking at the vocales, which means vowels in English. A, E, then go down one more step, O, U. A, E, O, U. Now, if you notice under the A, I have the word abajo. How do you pronounce the A in a word? Abajo. Oh, by the way, some of these words are very, very important, like abajo. Ella, the A, ella. The E, iluminar. The E, iluminar. The O, odiar. Odiar. And then the U, uno. Uno. Now, you also have other sounds in the language. For example, you have the C. It's the pronunciation is in the parentheses. It's like a KS, acción, acción. You know, my pronunciation of the CC is not very good in Spanish. I have never been able to pronounce very well the CC. The C plus the O, the C is, but the C plus the E, or should I, let me do this in Spanish. The C plus the A, the C is hard. And the C plus the O, the C is hard. Because the C has more than one sound. It has a hard sound and it has a short sound. Oh, and before I do that, let me go back to you, to just letting you know this. The vowels A and O are considered hard vowels. These are vowels whose sound never changes. Their sounds are not flexible. The vowels A and E are considered soft vowels. Their sounds, their pronunciations change depending on what word comes after that letter, after the vowel. So you see, Spanish is not just what you see is what you pronounce, but much more than English is. Okay, so the C is both hard and soft. The C plus the vowels A or O, the pronunciation is k, like in coche, co, or like in comma. Nobody goes comma. The C is hard, but the C after the soft vowels A or E, the C has the sound of the SA, the S. So if you look at the where it says sounds, and you have the C plus A, I'm speaking English now, A or O, and it says equal K, look here, right here. Here are examples of that sound. Cama, come. That is not come, by the way. That's come in Spanish. Here you have the C plus the soft vowel A or the soft vowel E, and the sound of the C is S. And look down below, right here, you see the word cena and cine, right? Then you have the CH sound, the CH sound, and the CH sound is chispas and charro. It is never like in English. Sometimes it has a K sound, sometimes it has a SH sound. The sound is chispas, charro. Then if you look here, where the pointer is, you're looking at the G, hey. So it's the G plus the A, or the hey, más A, O, es igual a G, G sound. So the G is hard. So it's G plus the A or the O. The sound of the G is hard, as in gato, as in gato, or gota, una gota de agua, a drop of water, or gato, which is a cat. But the G plus the E in English or the I in English, the sound is like the J in Spanish. The J in Spanish is like the English H. Hammer, hill. That aspirated sound. Now, if you have the GU plus the A and the O, the U has the sound of the W. A and O are hard vowels. So GU plus the A or GU plus the O, the U has the gua, agua, agua. It's not aga, it's agua. And Antigua, gua. The U has the W sound. But if you have the GU plus the soft vowels E and I, the G has the G sound, such as gay and gi. The U is silent. Now, this is a little bit confusing. I don't deny that. But if you're an English speaker, please don't talk about confusion. Please don't talk about how much you have to memorize when we know this is nothing in comparison to English. Okay. If you have the GU and the U has the two little dots on top, plus the E or the I, the G with the dots on top have the W, have the GW sound. The U is like a W, as in guerra, agui. Guerra, agui. Okay. The H has no sound, never. It never has any sound. It is always silent. Hermana, boy. It is never, never. I've heard here in the United States, people call, somebody's last name is Hernandez. It's Hernandez. It's never Hernandez. And here as example would be hermano, hoy. So what we're looking at put all this in a nutshell. What we're looking at is the sound, the actual sound of letters, especially vowels, but not exclusively vowels in English. I mean, in Spanish, excuse me, in Spanish. So the vowels are A, E, O, U. But the vowels A, E, and U have more than one sound. But there's a rule. There's a rule. There's a rule to it. And since you know there's a rule, that's not a problem. The problem comes in when there is no rule. But there's a rule. There's a rule when the U is U, when the U is like a W, and when the U is silent. There's a rule. There's a rule of how these letters are pronounced. So you don't get how the C is pronounced, for example, when the C is k, as in comma, and when the C is s, as in sena, or when the G is g, as in gato or gota, or when the G is h, as in henna, or in hill, or gemelos. There's a rule. And once you understand that rule, you're okay. Or when the GU is gua, as in, let me see the word agua or antigua. That is if you have GU and right after the GU is the hard A or the hard O. But if you have a GU and right after that is the soft E or the soft I, then the U has no sound. The only purpose for the U is so that G remains hard. So it's gay, gi. There's a rule. And once there are rules, okay, new rules are, it gets on your nerves to memorize. But once you're able to get yourself around the rule, get your mind around the rule, it's okay. When in English, you know this. Sometimes I don't know why an A is long versus being short, or why the Y is pronounced like an I in one word, but like in EYE, but in another word is pronounced like E as in happy, and in another word is pronounced like I don't know, like the short I. I don't know why. I mean, I can give you the words, I can tell you how it's pronounced, but it's not because this letter comes before, this letter comes after. The only one time I know about when they're letters together is like diphthongs, that makes sense. Or when a short word ends in an E, and right before it is a consonant, and then a vowel right before that, and then you know that vowel is pronounced long, but not always. That's the problem. Maybe 80%, but maybe 20%, which is a lot of words, it's not. So there's a second, once again, this is a placemat. That's why they're placed together like that. It's a placemat. So if you really want to make language something that your child, or maybe even you, never far away when you're eating, they can see they'll see the vowels, they'll see the words, they'll see, you know, but the placemats are for sale. But here it is, you can see it right here, you can copy it, you can study it, you can take it out, you can do whatever you want with it, okay? So, but this is not the placemat, this is my placemat of subjunctives, but this is what it would look like. And you eat on it. Okay, so this is Coralla Fickler McLean at welcome.com, WYLCOME. Thank you for coming to my website, watching my videos. Stop sharing. And I wish you a good day. We'll be back with the second part of Spanish pronunciation. Bye-bye.